everyone. Today I'm going to make spaghetti with ground beef, my own way, full of amazing aroma and flavor that you're going to love. I personally love it. These are the main ingredients and I'll show you the rest as we go. Alright, let's get started. I roughly cut the onions into large pieces and added them to the chopper to chop. They're ready to use. I added oil to the pan, then added the onions and cooking them over medium heat until they turn golden. I prepared this bowl earlier by adding a little water and placing it in the freezer until it froze. Now I'm adding saffron on top of ice. This is my secret for an amazing aroma and delicious flavor. And I'll wait for the ice to melt so the saffron can bloom. The onions are now soft and golden. I'm adding turmeric, mixing well and sauteing it for a moment. I'm adding the ground beef, lowering the heat and breaking the meat apart. Try to separate it well so it cooks evenly. And I'll wait until one side is lightly browned. As you can see, one side is lightly browned. I mixed it and broke it apart again. For 1 pound of meat, I add a little apple cider vinegar, about 2 to 3 tablespoons. It helps remove the meat smell and gives the meat a special flavor. And now I'm waiting for the rest to brown as well. I washed my hands and now I'm preparing the potatoes to place at the bottom of the pot. I'm adding lemon pepper, salt, and the saffron is ready. I'm mixing it with a little olive oil and pouring it over the potatoes to coat them completely. And here are our beautiful potatoes resting. If you don't add saffron, that's totally fine, but saffron makes the food more aromatic and even more flavorful. Keep the heat low as you continue cooking. The meat is nicely brown now. I'm adding black pepper, red pepper, salt, and the rest of the saffron. I'm adding tomato sauce and mixing everything well. I added 3.5 heaping tablespoons of tomato sauce and I'm stirring everything together thoroughly. After mixing, I felt the tomato sauce wasn't enough, so I'm adding 2 more tablespoons. I'm also adding a little water and stirring again. Keep the heat low. Then cover the pot for 1 to 2 minutes so everything softens and the flavors blend together. Stay near the stove. This only takes 1 to 2 minutes. Then turn off the heat. Take the pot off the stove. Set it aside. Even with the heat off, the leftover heat can dry out the mixture. In another pot, I add enough water to fully cover the spaghetti, even a little more, and bring it to a boil. While the meat is cooking, you can let the water come to boil, so it's ready. Now, I'm testing a little of the meat to check if the salt and pepper are enough. The flavor is amazing. The meat is ready and should be nice and soft like this. For this recipe, make sure to use fatty ground meat because it makes the dish much more flavorful and delicious. If you use lean meat, it can turn dry and the dish won't taste as good. And trust me, I've tried it before. And take the pot off the stove, set it aside. The water is boiling, so I'm adding the spaghetti. Adding salt and a little olive oil so the spaghetti doesn't stick together. I give it a stir and turn the heat up so the spaghetti softens. My Italian friends will be happy I didn't break the spaghetti in half. They're soft now, so I'm draining them. Now, in the same pot, I add a little oil and sesame seeds. Then place the potatoes at the bottom. Cook on medium heat until golden. Flip them and add the spaghetti and meat. Or you can just range the potatoes and add everything without waiting for them to brown. I add the extra saffron on top when the food is ready. The potatoes are golden, so I flip them. I added the drained spaghetti to the meat and mix them together first, since I don't have much space next to the stove. You can also layer the spaghetti and meat for a more even mix. Mixing well and turning the heat up until it starts steaming. Now you can see steam around the pot. I'm adding the salt and mixing. I place a paper towel under the lid and cover the pot to let the food steam. After a few minutes, it's ready to serve. And that's today's dish. I highly recommend you try it. It's absolutely delicious. Please subscribe for more videos. Thank you for watching.